for Tokyo, I want to just improve on what I did at the last Olympic Games. So in Rio, I had actually in the grand scheme of things a great competition where I finished in 14th place. Although at the time I was a little bit disappointed because I was diving well and I wanted more, and I made a couple of mistakes in that semi-final. So the Tokyo Olympics, my aim is to improve on what I did in Rio, and that improvement would be a final. And then once you're in the final, anything can happen. Well, it's going to be a completely different experience this time round because with the Olympics in 2016, it was all about me enjoying the event, enjoying the people that I was around, just taking in everything about the village as much as possible. My whole attitude in terms of Rio was just have fun. I'm not really too bothered about how I actually compete because I just wanted to enjoy it. I didn't want the stress of competition to weigh down on my shoulders by any means. But my focus going into this Olympics will be 100% different. I'll be a little bit more mindful of how I compete because I've got the experience now from the first time round. I've got, the excitement of it off my shoulders, and now I can actually focus on trying to do the best that I can possibly do.
Alright, so what is it like being in the camp and getting prepared for that big game feel?
Everyone is focused. Everyone is focused. For many other divers, they are a little bit more performance focused. So, for example, in 2016, I was alongside the British team in a training camp before we went down to Rio, and you could feel a little bit of the pressure because their performances resulted in their funding for the next 4 years from UK Sport, and it also resulted in their personal funding for the divers and how they were going to be kind of seen in the next 4 years. So you sense the pressure a bit more. For me, it wasn't quite the same. I was much more relaxed. So the limelight is something I never really think of. I do enjoy attention. I enjoy when attention is on me. I enjoy sharing my story, and when people are interested in my story, I enjoy all of that. But I'm not bothered about the limelight having to be on me by any means because I'll do what I do. I'll give my best, and I hope that people appreciate what I put into my sport and my craft. I hope people that appreciate it will let me know that they do appreciate it, and if they do, then that's great, but if they don't, then I'm not too bothered because I'm going to do it regardless. I'm going to do it regardless of the attention that I get, but I will try and get as much attention whilst I go.
When you think of Japan and Tokyo, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Japanese food, unique cuisine, that's probably the first thing, and the bullet trains. The trains, yeah. I've heard a lot about the train systems. I've experienced the train systems. They run on point. Literally, I was on a training camp there last year. We had 1 minute to board the train, and literally had to get, I think it was 25 people and 28 bags or something like that onto the train in 1 minute, because we knew that once that time was up, it's gone. So you have to be quick. I've heard a lot about the Japanese culture. I'm very, very interested to learn more about it. Yeah, I definitely enjoy my time as much as possible in Tokyo and take everything in. And maybe I'll find some new hobbies or learn to enjoy some new things.
What kind of limitations does your coach set on you during Olympics time or during any big game time?
She doesn't really set any limitations. The main thing is, as long as I'm happy and training well and enjoying training, that's the main thing. Obviously, there's a few things I have to maintain. I can't be eating too much food, or going out partying too much, which I don't do anyway. I haven't been drinking for the last 12 months. I haven't been drinking at all. So there's a lot of things that I've personally just cut out because I know myself where I want to be and what it takes to get to that place. So I think she's pretty relaxed with knowing that about me.
Now, what do you want to see happen at these Olympic Games? Not just in diving, but for Jamaica as a whole, what are some of your expectations?
I would love to see a medal in something other than track. I'd love to see Alia Atkinson get a medal. that'll be just unbelievable, and I think she deserves it after all this time. So that's the main thing I'd enjoy seeing. A medal outside the track and field. No disrespect to track and field. I know that they carry the team every single time, but it's about time that Jamaicans see that it's not just track and field. That's not the limit. You can do many other sports. I was at the pool this morning. There was some young girls that was watching me, and they brought their swimming costumes. So I taught them how to dive, and in 45 minutes they learned the basics of diving. And that's in 45 minutes. Imagine what they could do with a long period of time to train, and from a younger age as well. So the limit isn't track and field. I want that to be shown amongst Jamaica, and hopefully my Olympic performance can help promote that as well.